In this video, I'm going to be showing off my entire action figure collection after finally thousands of requests. Okay, well, this is my home. I'm sure you all know who this guy is right here. That's Venom. And I've got figures over here. I've got figures over here, and there's more. So let's get into it. If anyone watches any of the videos I put out, the reviews, you'll probably notice a lot of things you've seen in videos. Most likely, makes sense. Also, I did a little bit of dusting, and I think it's gonna look okay, but there's probably a lot of dust that I missed. So this first shelf here, this is kind of like some 1/6 scale stuff along with some other big stuff. That's how I organize. So up here we've got, this is the Robozen Bumblebee that moves and dances and stuff as you're talking to it, giving him commands. This is a 3-0 Optimus Prime. He's die cast and really, really cool. These two guys here are the Infinity Studio Pacific Rim figures. I've got Gypsy Danger coming real soon. Can't wait for that one. But yeah, also these are absolutely incredible figures. They're so amazing. I should be able to just do a quick pop the light on. Nice. Okay, cool. Down here, we've got, we've got some Fallout. So Fallout is one of my favorite IPs ever. And I'm very excited for some new figures coming out. McFarlane and Good Smile coming out. But this is a 3-0 T60 Power Armor. I don't know the name of the brand of this Mr. Handy, but it is still 1/6 scale. But honestly, I don't even know what the brand is. It was up for sale on like the Bethesda store and stuff for a while for a pretty decent price. It was like 150 bucks. This is my only Mondo figure that I own, and you know I love the Doom Slayer so much, and really hope they do Doom Slayer of Doom: The Dark Ages. They better do it, but this is a really cool figure. Like the articulation's not so great, but it's a beautiful, beautiful figure. And then this is a 3-0 Power Ranger, R.I.P. Jason David Frank. For $100, these are like really high quality 1/6 scale figures. Like that's a pretty good price for something this cool. And then down here we've got some huge loves of mine with some BVS and some Zack Snyder, just the DCEU stuff. But this is the battle damaged hot toy of the armored Batman. I found him just randomly a few months ago in New York City. Just picked him up on the fly. That was great. These are all, pre-orders from Sideshow. This is the Justice League version of Superman. This is the two Zack Snyder's Justice League Nightmare version 2-pack that you can get. And wow, this is a gorgeous figure. All of these are. They really, really are. And down here is kind of like my ongoing kaiju monster section. Oh yeah. So, a lot of Godzilla over here, and Pacific Rim over here as well. These top two are the Ling Jahun. So is this one here. This one here is the old NECA one. This is the Gong Studio one. Then we got some Monster Arts. This is a NECA old King Kong. This is a bootleg Mecha Godzilla from Ready Player One. And then assorted different Hiya Toys, SH Monster Arts. These are all videos here. Super 7 back here. And then also a bunch of Hiya Toys, both the Shimos, the one that's way overpriced and not so good Shimo from Schmonster Arts, and then of course the beautiful Hiya Toys down there. And there is a Skullcrawler, and that's the gun that goes to this figure, but for some reason I put it down there. And of course there's Mothra down there as well. And I've got a bunch of random crap everywhere. You've seen this video maybe. These are just really cool quarter scale light up vending machines. There we go. Lighting's a little weird on them. And then there's a Hasbro Mando helmet just chilling back there. Just random plushies. The DCEU trilogy. Beautiful. There's just random stuff over here. These are the Wand Pokeballs. Wand Company. These are like $100 each. They're so cool. Super, super cool. They light up and stuff, and they're like heavy, This is Sir Daniel Fortescue. If you know who this guy is, you are awesome. This is actually where the name Sirdork comes from, by the way. So there's that. Whatever. Assorted old video games, new video games, movies, some random steelbooks that I have for whatever reason. There's my Switch 2. Some other random old stuff. You got Donkey Kong Country 3. Pokemon Stadium 2 on the red N64. Oh yeah. And a really cool Superman poster I found in a thrift store a while back. Really cool, already framed and everything. Love that thing. We got Sleeping Totodile, just some random stuff over here. And this is the big room. So this is where lots of figures are kept. So I have everything kind of organized like by little cubby of different IP or whatever fandoms, and then there's some other just miscellaneous sections, but this is mostly Star Wars over here. These are all different droids. So there's some Mafex here, there's Black Series, there's some Figuarts over there. All those droids back there just can't stand up, so they're leaning against the wall. I don't know what it is with Hasbro and any of their droids. They always fall over after a while. This is like the clone section, so there's a lot of clone boys in here, mostly Black Series. Some are customs, some are not customs. There's one Figuarts, I think, back there, all the way right here. This, Phase 1. And then we've got the Jet Clone Trooper who's flying. We got the Bad Bitch right there. And then this is the broken Mafex Chrome one that is just kind of permanently going to be holding Grogu like that because his arm is broken. Some random bounty hunters over here. These are all Stormtroopers, Black Series, customs, all that. There's my zombie trooper. This is the Stormtrooper that I hydro dipped during the pandemic. Yep. There's my rainbow trooper. There's my cool camo trooper. Just a bunch of them. There's a lot of them I'm missing nowadays, but for a while I had like every trooper. There's all the black suit troopers. There's the carbonized. And then this is all kind of like Mandoverse stuff. So we've got the Mafex 2.0, the Chrome Mafex 2.0 Mando. We've got Boba Fett SH Figuarts. We've got Bo-Katan Mafex. We've got Ahsoka Mafex. Some Black Series Mandos, custom Mandos. We got Paz Vizsla. We've got Boba Fett. We've got the Marsh Mando. My burnt Boba Fett, if anybody remembers that video from a while back. This guy right here. You know what? I'm not going to cause a domino effect. And we've got the Dewback with another custom trooper back there. And we've got the really old Tauntaun with an old Han Solo that's pretty dusty back there. And over here is kind of like, I don't know, just random heroes. I guess there's some Jedi in here. There's some rebels. And there's some Fallen Over. There's an Obi-Wan on the ground there. That's the old hyper-real Darth Vader. Kylo Ren. We got some Jedi. Ki-Adi-Mundi. Yoda. Princess Leia. These are two figures, Luke and Anakin. So is the Qui-Gon Jinn and Jar Jar back there. We've got the old Wampa. So just some random heroes and, you know, some non-heroes back there too. This is my Darth Maul section with a Darth Vader as well. But, yeah, this is just kind of a random assorted Maul figures. We got the new SH Figuarts. This is the Kenobi Figuarts Darth Vader. That's an amazing figure. We've got Clone Wars Black Series, the original Black Series. This is the Hasbro Unleashed Darth Maul. This is a Kotobukiya statue. There's an Egg Attack back there. That's just one of the Maul DeLoreans. This is a really old Darth Maul I've had since I was a kid. It's like hollow. It's kind of like a bank, but it's not. But it's a really cool thing that I love. And then there's a Clone Wars bank bust thingy back there, which is a pretty cool piece, you know. Up here is just random stuff. That's just like a big Darth Maul. This is the Vintage Collection Slave 1, or the Fire Spray Gunship, whatever you want to call it. Some Lego stuff. This is just a weird off-brand Lego Mando. The best looking Anakin head sculpt that's out there. Jar Jar Binks from the 90s, and some random statues here. This is a custom speeder that's from 2797 Studios. That's a popcorn bucket from when I saw Rise of Skywalker. This is a Kraft mac and cheese poster that came with a 5-pack of mac and cheese from a while ago. It says, "I sense great hunger in you." That's pretty cool, right? This is a plastic action photo. That's me as Anakin that my mom got me in Disney World. This is from my niece. Some random stuff here. This is Firestorm, signed by the sculptor, Paul Harding. Random Diddy Kong. More Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong. This is an old Mattel Deadshot from Justice League Unlimited. This is a really old gold Zeo Ranger that I hunted for like crazy back when I was collecting those figures a very long time ago. Yeah, right? Then this is just a little Power Ranger section, little cubby here. I don't do a lot of Power Ranger stuff because I feel like I've kind of completed my collection. And I've been kind of going off. And the only other Power Ranger that I wish I had was more of the Super Mega Force slash the what are what are the Super Sentai called for? That were the Super Mega Force, the ones that look like pirates. Love those guys. I really wanted some of those. I need to pick them up. But back here, these are the old Bandai Legacy die-cast Zords back there. And then there's some Hasbro, and most of these are SH Figure Arts from back when they were putting those out. Really great figures. Love this shelf back here. Venom is just... he's probably going to be a major part of this video going forward. He follows me everywhere. This is just a random shelf. A lot of these movie realization, Tamashii Nation Star Wars figures. You know, the samurai ones. We got Mando, C-3PO, Vader, and a couple Stormtroopers. This is an SH Figure Arts Mando sitting on a throne by Iron Wing Studios. This is an assorted anime section with Yu Yu Hakusho, One Punch Man. We got Naruto back there. We got Kasumi from Dead or Alive, random figure, and Michael Jackson. So, yeah, and then down here is Dragon Ball Z, which, another thing that I feel like I've collected all that I want with. I know there's so many more figures, but, like, I'm very happy with my DBZ collection. So I might consolidate this section and the anime into, I don't know, maybe one or two different things. But these are the two Imagination works by Tamashii Nations, Goku and Vegeta. I thought those were really cool, but they stopped making those. I don't think they're very popular. But these are all SH Figure Arts. There's one Van Presto statue. Oh, no, this is an SH Figure Arts Zero statue. But, yeah, just some favorites. There's definitely a few more Dragon Ball Z figures I'd like to collect, but this is, for the most part, it right here. And this one is the newest one I got from the Tamashii Nation store. It's translucent. Super, super cool. Did a video on him, of course. Then down here is just the Marvel shelf, which is very full. It's very, very full, and it's filling up fast because I've been doing so many Marvel videos. So there's just so much here. And pretty much everything here, if you just scroll on my YouTube page, you'll find videos for each and every single one of these figures. We've got, you know, the big Hasbro Gamer vs. Venom. We've got the Maximum Hulk, Diamond Select Hulk, the Venom Pool, bunch of Deadpools, SH Figure Arts, and Marvel Legends. Same with Wolverines, Figure Arts, Marvel Legends, CT Toys, Bootlegs, Mezco, Silver Surfer, who is still my favorite Marvel character, by the way. We've got all these Spider-Mans. Oh my gosh, way too many freaking Spider-Mans. Including Netman, the Maximum Spider-Man, CT Toys, Bootlegs, Mess Toys, Tobey Maguire's, Marvel Legends, Gamerverses, there's everything's in there. And there's videos on all of them if you scroll. I even made playlists for everything. There's like a Marvel playlist. There's a Spider-Man playlist. I did them all. It's really easy to find. But there's like a Mafex Captain America in there. There's a 3-0 Iron Man back there. Venoms and Carnages. All kinds of stuff in there. So these shelves are all just assorted DC. So there's a lot of McFarlane on this shelf. So just like random stuff here. Green Lanterns. We've got the Blackest Night wave with Atrocitus. We've got Doomsday back there. Martian Manhunter. Superboy Prime. All that good stuff. We've got Kilowog. We've also got Darkseid and Steppenwolf from Zack Snyder's Justice League. We've got the Suicide Squad. Lots of Deadshot. Big fan of this character. Really love Deadshot. Even a bunch of random statues and stuff here too that are not really figures. But and there's that. We've got the King Shark Build-A-Figure. This is a really old DC Direct Darkseid, which is so cool. It's really big. It's basically like Hot Toy sized. It's really cool. These were the only two V for Vendetta figures that were put out when the movie came out, which are pretty cool. Not very articulated, but they are cool. This is more movie stuff, so we've got the Justice League, kind of, for the most part, in all Mafex form, except for this is the Figure Arts Wonder Woman 1984, which is one of the best Figure Arts sculpts they've ever done. Like, look at that face. That looks just like her. This is the Mafex Black Suit Superman. These are from the Justice League Mafex line. So was this Flash. This is the Mafex Mera from Aquaman. I always loved this character. Loved her in the movie, and, you know, it sucks that, you know, Amber Heard sucks. So, but, oh well. Here's some random Batman. This is a Mafex Armor Batman. This is the InArt Dark Knight Rises, Christian Bale. This is the Mafex Nightmare. Some McFarlane. We've got some. This is the Fonjoy, the Batman. There's a Fallen Down McFarlane, the Batman. That's a Play Arts Kai Arkham Origins. This is just a like DC Direct Batman Beyond statue. That is a bootleg Batman Beyond statue I bought in Mexico. And it's funny to see the comparison, right? Just another old Batman the Animated Series thing. Bunch of Deathstroke. That's like Play Arts Kai. And some DC Direct stuff back there. That's the Amazing Yamaguchi as well. And then this is the Mafex Harley Quinn from Hush. And that's the Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn as well. And this is where I worship Superman. And this statue is actually one of my favorite things from Batman vs. Superman. It's really cool. It comes with a little black light flashlight. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit darker now, but if you shine the light on it, it says the False God graffiti on there. Super cool, right? This is made by Beast Kingdom. They make all kinds of cool, random stuff. Beast Kingdom is so diverse with their stuff. But anyway, this is just a DC Direct Justice League statue. And this is a Batman vs. Superman Justice League statue. And this is a Kotobukiya Man of Steel. Sorry, that's not a Justice League. That's BVS. This is a Man of Steel one. I'm going to get rid of the statues at some point. Maybe not this one, but I'm just figures. This is a Kotobukiya New 52 Superman statue. We've got Mafex Cyborg Superman, Mafex Hush Superman, Amazing Yamaguchi New 52 Superman. This is just a Superman for Tomorrow statue. That's the two Mezco Supermans right there with Christopher Reeve and just the I don't know what, it's just the basic Superman. I don't remember what that figure was called. This is a Mafex BVS Superman, which is kind of a big piece of crap. This is the McFarlane one of the new Superman movie, another McFarlane. We've got the Muff Toys Metropolis Protector. This is the SH Figuarts Injustice one. This is the Black Suit Superman from Beast Kingdom. And that's about it for soups over here. These are a couple random plates. My brother got me this one for my birthday. This really cool Alex Ross plate. Pretty freaking cool. And I found this at a convention a while back. Over here is like assorted horror, the horror section. This is just Jason chilling on a Adirondack chair. That's a Christmas ornament, but I thought it was cool. Got some NECA Jason, NECA Scream, Ghostface, a fallen over NECA Michael Myers, a bunch of skeletons, a bunch of the Mythic Legions. There's a Kulu World. There's the Fwoosh one. We've got Super 7, Jack and Sally that have fallen over. We've got NECA Alien, Coraline's back there. This is just random stuff. This is my Indiana Jones section with, I did a whole video on these guys, but this is a Gentle Giant statue. This is Mezco, Hasbro, SH Figuarts. I found this old lunchbox of Temple of Doom at a garage sale years ago. It's rusted to hell, but it's really cool, and I like it, so I will hold on to it forever. Wow, some rust and paint just came off onto my hands. Okay. This is just random stuff. There's all those Sonic figures I did videos on. There's a Gumby figure my brother gave me for Christmas. We've got the Revoltech Buzz and Woody that came with those aliens. Oh, and this is a Batman I missed. This is the Hush Mafex. This is that Super 7 Stitch that I did a video on. Down here is just some assorted video game. So that's a NECA Ultimate Kratos back there. That's one of the more recent Spin Master Kratoses. On the back wall, that's some McFarlane Mortal Kombat. That's that JM Toys figure that was probably the most negative video I've ever done, but he still looks cool. We've got 3 Storm Collectibles, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Reptile. Oh, Reptile's face fell off. Where the heck is that? Is it down there on the ground? It's probably down there. Better be down there. But there's some Jada Toys Street Fighter figures. Did videos on them recently. That's a NECA Spyro. Oh, there's his mask. Oh my gosh, look at that dust. Don't look at that. But anyway, these are the Numbskull little toys that you find in Doom Eternal. These are so cool. I would have loved to collect all of these, but I don't know. They're kind of expensive now. This is the Arachnotron. It's just, these are so cool. Pretty quality made things, by the way. So that pretty much does it for this shelf. Well, there's a couple things over here. These are some old NECA Pacific Rim, Cherno Alpha, and Gypsy Danger. This is the knife head in the box. Just got this recently, actually. Pretty happy about it. This is a New York Comic Con exclusive Scream Face. That's just like a cool box. These are those Harry Potter ones I pulled out of that NECA box a while ago. This is an old Slimer. That's just a cool thing that I have. Somebody gave to me once. This is the, oh my god, the dust. The Black Lantern Superman from Earth 2, Blackest Night, this little DC Direct figure. Just a really cool thing. Random The Fog guy just chilling down there, you know, just lots of random stuff just chilling. Also, this is an official movie poster of Watchmen, one of my favorite movies of all time. Absolutely adore this movie. Love this poster. So this little shelf over here, there's Pokemon there, but up here are Hot Toys. Mostly Hot Toys. Actually, no, these are all, no, mostly Hot Toys. So we've got the Incinerator Trooper. This is my boy. You've probably seen this guy a lot of places. That's my favorite guy, the Patrol Trooper. This is just a, Stormtrooper Commander. This is a more recent one that came out from The Mandalorian. This is a First Order Stormtrooper. We've got Rix and Cody clones. And we've got a Chrome Stormtrooper Hot Toy and a Sideshow Collectibles C-3PO. Not a Hot Toy. We've got Boba Fett. I am Boba Fett. And Mando and Qui-Gon Jinn up there, which is pretty cool. This is just a random poster thing I found at Hobby Lobby. This is actually a photo of mine that Christopher Sabat signed for me, which was pretty cool. When I got this photo signed by him, he was very nice and he humored me. He's like, oh, you know what? I think I've seen your work before. And I was like, really? Well, that's cool, even though I'm sure he hasn't, but it was very nice of him to say. Up here, this is the Black Series First Order TIE Fighter from way back, which is pretty cool. It's hanging on the ceiling. This is a Super Sledge from Fallout. So cool. More random crap. These are the two dinosaurs I did reviews on recently, but they look pretty good, right? Actually, I'm very grateful for these figures. Those videos are performing well, so if you've watched them, thank you so much for watching them. This is me. This is a custom figure of myself. There's Venom and Toxin down there. I'm even holding my little patrol trooper and a little camera. I did a video on how I did this figure, which is pretty cool. Here's action figure Jesus, who watches over to me to make sure I don't do anything bad. And we've got the, crap, what's this guy from? What's the name of this action figure brand? His name is like Dummy Man, Stunt Man or something. But I did a short form video on him on YouTube, and it was like very popular, and I'm very grateful for anyone who watched that. And they all said he looked like some video game character that I don't know. So there's that. Here's a bunch of Pikmin. This is the Bulborb Nendoroid, and this is little Olimar, and some random Pikmin. This is two Figma Lynx with the Tears of the Kingdom. There's a couple of Overwatch figures back there. One's a Hasbro Tracer, and the other one is a Diva Figma figure who's missing part of her hair, which is unfortunate. There's a bunch of random Amiibos way in the back, if you see those. They're cool. I just have some of those. These are both Jakks-Pacific Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. We need more Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong figures. Somebody make some. Anyway, there's the Villager right there. That's also Jakks-Pacific. I made that little shovel out of a stick. This is also an Amiibo of, what's her name? Beatrice? No. Crap, what the heck is her name? What is this little Blather's friend? Celeste. Celeste. There it is. Then random Nintendo stuff. This is a Nendoroid Sonic. This is another Jakks Sonic. These are all SH Figuarts. Mario's. We've got a bunch of them. Yoshi, Fireball one, Koopa, Luigi, Goomba, Bullet Bill, everybody back there. Down here, we've got a couple of 1000 Toys Halo figures. That's a Ace Ventura NECA way back there. This is just the Figma horse. This is Mayfix the Thing, Terminator, T-800 endoskeleton. We've got Fresh Monkey Fiction Santa Claus and Krampus back there. And we've got the boys. We've got Billy Butcher, Homelander, and Black Noir, Starlight. I've got a couple other Mayfix, the boys figures coming in very soon. These are both third-party bootlegs. This is Felix Toys, I think, made this Ink Blot, and then this is Fighter V. I don't remember the brand of this, but these are both really great figures. Really, really great. These are Street Sharks. Did videos on these guys. Those two back there are the originals, and then these are the new Mattel remakes, which are freaking sweet. We've got Super 7 SpongeBob Family. We've got Nendoroid SpongeBob Family. We've got a Fallen Over Jada Toys Tony the Tiger, which, you know what? I don't know if anybody else had this problem, but his ankles constantly give in. They're always falling over. That's also the Jada Toys Chester Cheetah. This is the alligator from one of those G.I. Joe guys. And this is the Crocker Hunter figure from Furay Toys. Furay Union? Maestro Union? I don't remember. This is a 3D printed big Lego Deadpool that I did a review on. This is the Diamond Select RIP Iron Giant. This is a Nuka-Cola figure that Comic Dad made for me. Comic Dad Shots. And it's really well done. It lights up and everything. It's freaking awesome. As a Fallout fan and a vending machine fan, it's awesome. And these are some more vending machines that are made from a couple different places. I did videos on them. Venom. Hello. And these are some Doom figures. This is a McFarlane. This is the Figma one. I'll be doing the McFarlane one very soon on the new one coming out when that is arrives. And we've got some Transformers, YOLO Park back there. Optimus Prime's Nemesis. Just did a video on him. These are some really old Silver Surfers that are just chilling back there. These are some of those bitty pops. Those are fun. But that about does it for this. There's a giant Batman statue, which is kind of cool. Might get rid of him, but it's cool. It's a really just big piece. I actually almost forgot about the Pokémon. These are all random assorted stuff from Jazzwares and Bandai, Tomy, Nendoroids, all kinds of stuff here. So these are two SH Figuarts, Jesse and James, which is great. This is the Jazzwares, Beware, Jazzwares. Lugia, that's a Funko Pikachu. This is a little flying Pikachu that I made. Jazzwares Articuno, Funko Mew, Jazzwares Metagross and Rayquaza. Figma figures right here. My Figma Red's arm has broken, which is really sad. This is the SH Figuarts. Ash, a Nendoroid, Red. We've got a zombie Pikachu, which I bought at a convention once. Pretty cool. More random assorted Pikachu, Pokemon. Jazzwares stuff, like the Charizard here. This came with, this Gigantamax Pikachu came with the, like a Pokemon card box. Jazzwares Greninja. A really old Ash Ketchum that talks. These are some SH Figuarts figures. That's a Pokemon Scale World Venusaur. That Machamp is from Tomy. This is an SH Figuarts Mewtwo. Bunch more down here. This is mostly Jazzwares stuff, but some of them are really old. Like, you know, these ones up here are old. Like, I don't even know. These might be Hasbro. Some like these, the Groudon and the Zekrom. They might this old stuff. More Jazzwares. This is Pokemon Scale World Feraligatr. That's my favorite Pokemon. We got the Ceruledge back there. These are Bandai sleeping Pokemon little figures. They're so cute. Love those things. So in my bedroom here, a lot of people don't really know this, but I'm also a huge collector of plush. I collect a lot of Pokemon plush. Yeah, I don't review or do anything like that on my YouTube channel, but I've got a lot of them, and I love Pokemon. It's one of my favorite things ever. And in my I didn't even notice Toxin was here. Hey, buddy. Hi. Are you having a nice day? Yeah? Okay. But, yeah, a lot of stuff. All these ones on the top here, these huge ones, I've won at different fairs, like knocking milk bottles over. There's Build-A-Bear ones. There's a bunch of stuff I bought in Japan. These are Pokemon Center stuff, Jazzwares stuff I've been collecting, honestly, longer than I've been collecting action figures, if I'm being completely honest. We've got bootlegs in there. We've got Squishmallows. There's Sean over there. That's Sean. Say hello to him. And a bunch of those sleepy ones from Target. This is the OG Pikachu. So, you know him. But that's pretty much it. I got random posters that are cool in here. This is, you know, the gods of the DCEU. Old Future's End. Loved that series when it first started. Got really boring later on. There's Venom, and Toxin is still there, which is honestly probably the best part about this video. I've been meaning to start a Godzilla plush collection. That's what I've got so far. And there's Sean again. Also, one of my prized possessions. This is a giant Pacific Rim movie canvas poster. 5 feet by 10 feet by, what? I don't know. It's huge, and I don't really have a place to fit it. So I'm hoping one day I'll be able to hang it up somewhere, but it's so cool. I love that thing. And speaking of Pacific Rim, that's another official movie poster. So is this Dragon Ball Z one. The person at the movie theater actually gave me this at Bowtie Cinemas a while ago. That was cool. Fallout poster, some DC Direct stuff. These are all sculpted also by Paul Harding, who signed that for me, and Dr. Manhattan, Ozymandias, stuff like that. We need more Watchmen. Somebody put out Mayfex. Come on, do a Watchmen line. Wouldn't that be great? And here's me in the reflection of that. So what's up? So down here in my kitchen, nothing much down here. But if you watch my videos, you'll recognize this counter. Maybe not this water, but this is where I film all of my shooting and reviewing videos. Right here. So there's that. This is my diner. It's a little messy at the moment. This is kind of a Fallout collection that needs to be organized. I like collecting sodas also. These are, you know, got Nuka-Cola, stuff like that. And random Fallout stuff. I need to rearrange this and make it look better. And this is my office. So this is where I edit all videos. This is where I live stream. This is where I record post photo breakdown, stuff like that. I've got a iBuyPower gaming PC. I don't know if anybody cares about that. This is Elgato face cam, Blue Yeti microphone. But all of the stuff in here, this is all Black Series figures that I think are cool, and old packaging. Big sucker for old packaging, especially the retro looking ones that look like ones that I had as a kid, which is really cool. We've got carbonized stuff. We've got the Christmas ones, Clone Wars ones, the first edition ones that they were doing for a little bit. This is one of my photos. This is a metal one. Pretty cool. We've got the bane of my existence, Constable Zuvio, from back in like the 2015 era, if anybody knows. We've got Sirdork action figure. There's my prized YouTube 100,000 subscribers, which is very cool. Now it's at over 300. Thank you, everybody, very much. More Black Series, just a bunch. This Darth Maul poster I've had since I was a little kid in like 1999. Some vintage collection. So this is actually all stuff I need to make videos for. So today probably I'm gonna film this video. I'm gonna probably do this Superman, but stuff I need to make videos for, or I just need to open up, stuff like that. These are the brand new Revenge of the Sith ones, which are really cool. This I got in Star Wars Celebration Japan. Absolutely love that. I really want to get a tattoo of that. And this is an old Battlefront poster, which is pretty cool. These are stamps, which are pretty cool. So this is my office. So there's that. The only other thing really left mentioning is I have a bunch of random stuff in here too. These are just some McFarlane figures that I think are really cool that I would like to keep but not open up. Like Batman vs. Superman stuff, Batman Beyond. These are some cool special edition ones. These are some more McFarlane stuff. This is where I organize all my action figure stuff. They're labeled, so like in here, Egg Attack Maul. So if I open this up, all my Egg Attack Darth Maul pieces are there. Highly recommend. I did a whole video on this, and I have it linked. I just bought this on Amazon. It's like a tool organizer. I have not even finished filling this one up yet. It's also not labeled yet. There's also junk up top. There's junk everywhere. This is my photography kind of thing. I've got loom cubes being charged. Well, I didn't plug these in. I should do that. And, you know, I keep my photo stuff in here. Tripods. Fireworks, you know, random stuff. This is the same kind of thing too with this shelf. This one, there's just random accessories, figures, just random stuff. Tripods, bags, Godzillas. That's my deck out there. Hello. And there's somebody walking out there. Can you see them? Anyway. Also, this is my Baby Yoda bathroom. Venom. You gonna jump up? Venom likes to go up there. He's 12 years old and he's still got the jumps. He's got the ups. Right, pal? Yeah, that's right. So that's the entirety of my collection. If there's stuff you've seen in a video but you didn't see in this video, because it's probably because I've either sold it or I got rid of it somehow. I gave it away, I donated it. I just get a lot of stuff sometimes. But thanks for watching. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope it was and met your expectations and wasn't let down. So that's everything. Thanks for watching. And no toy hunt video this week because of this, but I'll do another one next week. So see you, everybody. Thanks for watching.